Nobody wants to see how the sausage is made, but that doesn't mean you can't make them right. So what separates the best bangers from the worst? Let's start with a controversial one. You should probably try to avoid pricking your sausages before you cook them. Poking holes in sausages is an age-old technique used to make sure that the inside of the sausage is cooked properly. In most cases, this method also keeps sausages from exploding during the cooking process. That said, poking holes in your sausage can do more harm than good when it comes to keeping them nice and juicy. And everyone knows that juicy sausages are the best kind to eat. So what should you do instead? Just leave them be. If you need to know that your sausages are cooked all the way through, use a meat thermometer to check. Obviously, a thermometer will pierce the skin of the meat slightly, but it isn't really the same as poking holes all over the meat and losing all that fat as it cooks. If it's moist, juicy sausages you crave, you'll definitely want to resist temptation and keep that fork away.
Holy forking fork.
Most sausages tend to be fatty, oily, and juicy. Isn't that why we love them? But it isn't necessarily true that you don't need oil to cook a good sausage. In fact, a touch of oil can help you sear the perfect piece of meat. You don't want to go too far, of course, and sausages absolutely don't need to be doused in a bucket of oil before being fried up over the stove. Still, just the slightest touch of oil in your pan, about 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon, is enough to get your sausages started. This means that they'll brown nicely on the outside and maintain all that flavorful juiciness on the inside. Adding just a hint of oil in the pan will help your meat develop the perfect sear without turning your sausages gray and unappetizing. Jump-starting the cook in this manner can also speed up the cooking time, since oil tends to heat quickly. You do want to be careful about what temperature you choose when using oil to heat your sausages, however, and always be sure to check for doneness. Many people like to prick holes in their sausages because it prevents the hot juices inside from spurting out, potentially causing genuine harm and undoubtedly making a huge mess. But there is a better solution to this problem. Allow your sausages to rest. Letting your sausages rest doesn't mean you're letting them sit out all day until they're no longer worth eating. All in all, this process can take as little as 10 minutes, but it can do wonders for your sausage meat. The reason? Letting sausages sit before slicing allows the fats in the sausage to redistribute so that the sausage is evenly juicy, meaning there will be no pockets of searing liquid waiting inside. Give it a few minutes before slicing into the sausage and you'll never again have to worry about the dreaded squirt. If you've never tried frying your favorite